Are you ready for outlet shopping in Italy? Hi and very welcome. My name is Mary. This is my channel Lumi Level Up and I'm a luxury lover on an average income trying to be more mindful with my money. Right now I'm on vacation in Italy. You see the Lago Maggiore behind me, and when being in Italy, outlet shopping is a must for me. Our location is quite close to the Swiss border, so we visited the Foxtown Outlet Center in Mendrisio as well, and that video is linked down in the description box and at the end of this one, in case you want to check that one out as well. And today's video is a little Serravalle Outlet vlog. You guys really enjoyed my Serravalle vlog from last year, so I knew I had to take you with me this year again. This was my second time visiting the Serravalle Outlet, and both times we went by car and there were a lot of free parking spots. I don't know if we were just lucky. This time it was a rainy day and the outlet was not crowded at all. We are going to the Serravalle Outlet Center and you can see it there behind me. It is a little city. The whole outlet is built like a little village or city with different buildings and different roads you can take. This time we started from a corner where there's Victoria's Secret and Nike, so you do not just have designer brands but contemporary and sports brands as well. This is a little walk through, so you can imagine how this village is built. I would definitely recommend to go for comfortable shoes, because if you want to see everything, you will have to do quite a lot of walking. As I already mentioned, we didn't have the best weather that day. It was raining every now and then, so I don't know if that's why the furniture was covered or we were out of season. But who needs to sit outside if you can shop at Yves Saint Laurent anyways? These mink slides were from the men's section, but I think they are quite unisex and they were 520 instead of 1150. Here's a glance at the women's shoes, and yes, they had the iconic YSL tribute sandal, as well as quite some shoes that I would personally not recognize being YSL. What do you think about these white high heels with kiss lips? They were 270 euro instead of 585 and so more than half off. These black sandals would have been nearly 700 euro regular retail and the outlet price was 315. Quite a similar pair with studs ensued, full price 745, outlet price 340. Of course they had SLGs and bags as well, and I just noticed when preparing this video, this wallet had a price in Swiss franc, so it probably came from another outlet. 500 instead of 710. This one was even better priced at 385 euro instead of 545. Unfortunately, I had quite a hard time filming bags and their prices, but this one was 1760 instead of 2200 regular retail. And the Yves Saint Laurent outlet did have quite some different bag shapes to choose from. Yes, even a toy Lulu in the color Sunflower for 1115 instead of 1390. So unfortunately, not the biggest saving and just this color available. Overall, on all the very popular bag shapes, you were only able to save about 200 to 300. Our next stop was Longchamp, but it was quite a small store with quite some SAs, so I did not really film. Quite the same game at Karl Lagerfeld. That black flap bag was about 100 off for 179 instead of 275. That huge raffia straw shopper that would make a perfect beach bag was 160 instead of about 250. Another shopper tote in tweed was 90 instead of 135, and it was available in another canvas style as well. Do you know any outlet where they don't have a Polo Ralph Lauren store? I think I don't. We were on our way to the Fendi store, and first I will give you a little glance at the shopping window. That red bag would have been regular retail 2100 and the outlet price was 1260. But it didn't come with the strap. That one was 300 additional instead of 790. Probably it is mirroring too much, so unfortunately you probably are not able to look into the boutique. But we will go inside in a second. Regular retail for that small red Kani bag would have been around 2,500 euro and the outlet price was 990. That tiniest sparkly nano baguette bag was 280 instead of 560, so half of the retail. Unfortunately, I had the hardest time filming in the Fendi boutique, so I just will show you some pieces they had. They had quite some stuff from the Vertigo line in yellow and turquoise blue, and as well different nano baguette bags which have a regular retail price of around 560 and they were 430 at the outlet. I checked out the shoulder straps as well, and they had this shearling one for 280 and a regular canvas strap for 280 as well. The next store I'm going to show you around is Burberry, and the Burberry store at the Serravalle Outlet is quite a huge shop with a section for men's and women's and accessories. So here you have a little look around and I immediately spotted a sign that said 20% off, so of course I got curious to try that bag on. To be honest, for my liking it was somewhat too structured and somewhat too big, and the price wasn't killing it for me either. Regular retail 1,850, outlet price 1,205, but with the additional 20% promotion it came to 964. That sporty pink backpack was 795 euro instead of 1,090, and it was a carefree nylon material, available in a very nice dark red for the same price. If you are on the hunt for a Burberry coat or a jacket, this was the perfect timing. All of these jackets were additional 20% off. That khaki green one came to 460 instead of 890, and it had a very classic shape. The same price for the same jacket in black, 460 euro. Yes, classic trench coats were part of the promotion as well. This red one was only 360 euro instead of 695, so nearly 700 euro. Of course, I had to try it on, but in the end I wasn't too sure if I would need a trench coat in that color. Classic shape and classic black was available as well and part of the promotion as well, but unfortunately at a way higher price point. Regular retail 1,795, and with the additional promotion the trench still came to 860. A pink wool cape came to 485 instead of 750, but unfortunately these capes were not part of the promotion. That beige one was 685 instead of 1,500. You might know that I love to check the small bits and pieces because sometimes you can score great deals there. This silk scarf was 229 instead of 450 and they had different variations. But let's focus on the most interesting category, handbags. This one would have been regular retail 790, it was 515 at the outlet, and with additional 20% it came to 412. That canvas bucket bag was even better priced, regular retail 550, outlet price 420, and with the additional promotion it came to 336. And if you want the coated canvas bucket bag, it came to 416 instead of 695 regular retail. They had a full leather version as well, but unfortunately I didn't check the price on that one. An item on which I did check the price is this crossbody canvas and leather bag. It was available with black leather trims and pink. Regular retail would have been 750. Both colorways were reduced twice, first to 445, then to 375, and unfortunately I missed to ask if the 20% additional promotion worked on them as well, because then it would have only been 300 euro, and there were items where the 20% were not written on the tags, but they still were part of the promotion. And here is a really ugly ballet flat if you ask me. But back to the bucket bags. Remember, this one was 380 instead of nearly 700, so I wanted to see it on me because I really like my Louis Vuitton Sac Noir. But there you already have the reason why I decided I don't need another one. But looking back, I quite like it. Should I have gone for it? They had a giant canvas shopper tote as well that would have been 1,350 regular retail, 789 outlet price, and it had a 30% off promotion, so it came to 550. From big bags to small bags, that rose pale SLG wallet on a chain would have been regular retail 790, it was reduced to 350, and if the additional promotion worked, it were only 280. This crossbody bag we already checked out with black leather, and the tan version had the same price, so 360 euro. The next section of bags we check out, they were even reduced 30% on top. So instead of 1,290, they only came to 665, no matter the color. I think they make really beautiful work bags and they had a lot of different shades. The mini bag version of that bag came to 455 euro instead of 900. Unfortunately, the one I'm showing you had a little mark, but there were many different ones to pick from. The good price was not because of that flaw. Pale pink was available, for example, as well. The next store we're checking out is Gucci, and these sparkly sequin marmot bags seem to be available at all the Gucci outlets at the moment. The price point was 1,150 instead of 2,300 at Serravalle. If you're searching for any pastel marmot pieces, your chances at the outlet at the moment are very good as well. They have yellow, pale pink and blue. The clip we are going to see next from these canvas camera bags with leather trims was filmed at the Foxtown outlet because I forgot to film them at Serravalle, but the price in Serravalle was better with 600 euro instead of 740 Swiss francs in Foxtown. As well, slightly better priced in Italy than in Switzerland, where the Desire pumps, they were 320 in Serravalle and 360 Swiss franc in Foxtown. The price on these knee-high socks really surprised me. Regular retail nearly 1,000 and the outlet price was 340. Still too much for socks, at least for me. As always, the Gucci outlet offered a variety of sneakers. These Ace ones with strawberries, for example, were 350 instead of 495, and the classic Formentera espadrilles were 220, no matter which color. If you are more into the new style espadrilles with the marmot buckle, they were 385 instead of 550. And that cute kitten heel sling bag was quite well priced with 265 instead of 750 regular retail. The espadrille sandal style to tie around your ankles was 385 instead of 550. The Serravalle Gucci outlet had a tiny section with ready-to-wear haute couture that was incredibly priced. Reductions up to 90% of regular retail, but unfortunately I wasn't able to film in that corner of the store, but take that price tag. They did offer some incredible bargain bags as well. This belt bag was only 205 euro instead of 690 regular retail. Honestly, already the belt would have been worth the price. Maybe I should have bought it. They had another belt bag at a great price. This red suede one with black patent leather was 225 euro instead of 650, and of course I had to try it on, but it was not really my style, so going for it just because it had a great price would not have been a good idea. The next store we checked out was on the smaller side as well, Choo, so I wasn't able to really film, but here are at least some sparkly pieces to look at. The sunglass store at Serravalle for sure is worth a visit because they oftentimes have great sales going on and each brand had a price tag no matter which style you choose. Dior, for example, was only 152, Fendi 159 euro, and Saint Laurent even only 139 euro no matter which pair. They have a huge selection of brands and styles, and they had one special deal, a Balenciaga pair of sunglasses for only 38 euro. Unfortunately, not my style at all, but what a great price. Serravalle has kind of a center and a portico where there are some more luxury brands located. The Moschino store is definitely on the bigger side and they are known for very extraordinary bags. That mirror had a zip pocket on the back. It was only 160 euro, but unfortunately it was already quite scratched. But don't worry, there were more great deals. That giant clutch that looked like a baguette snack was not even 150 euro instead of 450, and I think it's really a fun piece. That white boxy tote was even better priced at 135 euro instead of 690, but it had a little surprise. It was from the Halloween's collection. Definitely a fun accessory to go for trick or treats. I love that piece, and we already checked out that fan clutch last year. Now it was further reduced to only 224 euro instead of 1,150. And how absolutely freaking cute is this pizza box bag? It was 226 instead of nearly 700 euro. Staying in the range of adorably cute bags, they had one that looked like a hat box and different ones that look like the boxes you get at French bakeries. Isn't that adorable? The blue one was reduced to 244 instead of 750 regular retail. The golden violin was 388 instead of nearly 2,000 euro regular retail. Unfortunately, the prices in the showcase were not visible, but how cute is this piece of cake? They did offer some Moschino biker bag classics as well. This mini bag was 550 instead of 850 regular retail. At Versace, yet again I had the hardest time filming, but they had some La Medusa bags for around 1,500 instead of 2,000. And of course, when being in Italy, I at least have to check out what's there at Dolce and Gabbana. That beautiful shopper with the roses would have been regular retail of nearly 2,600 euro, and the outlet price was 1,917. Here you get a first glance into the store, and of course we went inside as well. That sparkly shopper was priced at nearly 1,600 instead of 2,450, so still quite expensive. A crop top came to nearly 300 instead of 500. These very extraordinary slides came to around 540 instead of 825 euro. I like the look of Dolce & Gabbana shoes, but I'm not sure about the price point. The outlet offered the classic Sicily bags in an unconventional material, neoprene. They were 745 instead of 1,150 regular retail, and there were different colors to pick from. Embellished white sneakers were nearly 300 euro outlet price instead of nearly 500 regular retail. I think the price is okay if you plan to buy them anyways, but it didn't get me tempted since it was not even half the price of. The next store we went into was Cavalli, and is it just me or is Cavalli really not that popular at the moment? At Salvatore Ferragamo, of course, there was a range of shoes. These black and golden pumps were 422 instead of 650 regular retail, and these black ones with little sparkly crystals had the same price. Not my shape and not my style, but in case you're interested, they were 417 instead of 695. These cute slingback flaps, they were 366 instead of nearly 600. The leather on that blue bag looked and felt so soft and fluffy. The price was 516 instead of nearly 800. The outlet offered a variety of styles of their classic studio bag. This beautiful one with woven raffia was 35% off and came to 1,560 instead of 2,400. The pink version of that bag was reduced for 35% as well and came to 1,228 instead of nearly 1,800. And as you see, they had different colors to pick from, even classic black. Even though that was already the vlogging part and I don't have a haul to share, I would recommend to watch till the end because I have some more additional information for you. Leaving with empty hands. So, I don't have a haul to share with you. When visiting outlets, it's a lot about the perfect timing. We went at the end of June this time, and for most stores probably we were just still too early for huge summer sales. And for me personally, outlet prices without an additional sale going on are not even that tempting, unless it is an item I intended to buy anyways. I can imagine getting a Yves Saint Laurent bag, for example, at the outlet. The prices this time were not even that good, but if you wanted to buy a certain bag anyways, saving some hundreds is already a good deal. This time we were really lucky with Burberry. They already had good outlet prices and they were running off an additional 20% promotion on many pieces and even 30% off on some bags. But unfortunately, this time I didn't find anything I loved anyways. The Serravalle Outlet Center does offer some more great designer stores, where I unfortunately didn't show you around in this video. Because some boutiques, they are quite small, yet still there were 4 to 5 staff members watching and no other clients. So I didn't feel confident at all to pull out my camera and film. But at the Serravalle Outlet there is Celine as well, Valentino, Balenciaga. In case you did not already get enough outlet content and you want to see some more pieces, prices and stores, I would highly recommend you to watch my Serravalle Outlet vlog from last year, because there you will see some more, and back then I even managed to film some more shots inside of Fendi, for example. And some pieces we spotted back then were still available at the outlet, but now for better prices on sale. Did you spot something you really liked and would have bought? Thank you so much for watching, hope to see you next time and bye! Is the sound good? Is the light good? I don't know! There's a car. And when being to watch next, I have to recommend this year's Foxtown outlet vlog or the Serravalle outlet vlog from last year that I mentioned.